Welcome to this first edition of a new interview series with EHEDG company members that have incorporated hygienic engineering and design in their business development strategies. We call this the Hygienic Design Strategy. With us today is Edyta Margas. She is responsible on a global level for food safety and hygienic design at EHEDG company member Bühler. And Bühler, of course, is one of the major suppliers of food processing equipment worldwide. Nice to have you with us today, Edyta.
Hi, Rob, and thank you very much for this opportunity.
When exactly did your company start to implement hygienic engineering and design into its business development strategy, and what role did EHEDG play in that development?
We have started with hygienic design already a long time ago, but it was less conscious implementation of hygienic design. And as a food safety strategy, food safety initiative, we have started probably around 10 years ago. And we have been member of EHEDG since many years. We are having very good relationship and twofold relationship. We contribute to many guidelines and many groups, but we also use a lot of services from EHEDG and a lot of knowledge.
Now, did you develop these new activities primarily from a reactive viewpoint that, for example, your clients demanded for more EHEDG certified processing equipment, or was it a proactive approach from the perspective of your own business development strategy?
Definitely for us was the fundamental decision for business development, and certification, maybe it comes later, but for us it was really responding for the major need of customers and providing fit-for-purpose hygienic equipment.
Recently, you developed a tool that enables you to calculate the total cost of ownership benefits of investing in hygienic design and relate that to food safety, food quality, productivity, and sustainability. How do you use this tool in your daily practice?
We use this tool as a comparison between between different equipment. So, for example, if we have already equipment which has been designed years ago and doesn't have so many hygienic features, we would use it and compare it with the new equipment which has hygienic features, or any similar equipment which maybe was not designed earlier with the hygienic design in mind. So we do use it as a comparison tool, and we have three different areas where we can see the savings. One is on cleaning itself. With hygienic design, we see often we can first reduce the time needed for cleaning, we can reduce the frequency, we can reduce the cleaning resources as well. So people, chemicals, water, and so on. So that's one part, cleaning. Then we also looked into the contamination incidents. When we decrease the risk of contamination incidents, we also decrease the costs associated with it. And here, for example, after we have a positive in a factory, we need to clean up, or we need to do more frequent sampling afterwards. And we can definitely reduce this cost. And as the third area of saving, we have saving associated with recall itself. So when we have contamination of final product, which is already distributed, this is usually associated with very large amount of money. And if we can reduce the risk, we also see the saving in this field.
Your calculation tool is based on empirical data that is coming from real industry applications?
Yes, definitely. So this is real data. And we have done it not only for one specific equipment, but also for the whole processing line. So if we compare the whole processing line, which is more hygienic, with less hygienic version, we can also give good results there and good numbers in terms of savings.
Now, Edyta, what would you say are the most important current developments that drive the further commitment of Bühler to propagate the use of hygienic design in the food industry?
We have seen many outbreaks associated with low moisture foods. So, for example, salmonella in chocolate or E. coli in flour. So this is all happening now. So definitely food industry is much more aware of that topic of food safety, and hygienic design is a huge part of it. And now also with the new GFSI
requirements, benchmarking requirements, I think this is going to bring hygienic design now to a completely new level in the food industry.
Well, the processing equipment that Bühler offers by now are used in a wide variety of food processing applications. So how do you determine the level of cleanability that is needed in these different applications by your different user groups?
This doesn't mean that all the equipment has to look like a dairy plant, because of course this is depending on the risk, and this is exactly what the GFSI is bringing, this awareness of designing and building equipment according to the risk and really minimizing this risk. And I think that's great, because this is bringing the whole industry to the same level in understanding hygienic design.
As you know, EHEDG has not yet developed a EHEDG certification scheme that allows for different levels of hygienic design. There's actually an ongoing debate on this topic, and many within EHEDG even say that this is entirely not possible. But from your perspective, would it be helpful for Bühler to have, say, 3 levels of certification, low, middle, and high level of hygienic design?
For me, that would be really great, because this is exactly what is still missing from EHEDG side. And also certifying equipment, which is very complex. At the moment, we are very good in certifying small pieces of equipment. But when it comes to a big equipment, a huge mill, for example, or huge plant, EHEDG is still not having a scheme to certify such equipment. So definitely looking in different levels, but also looking at the complexity of equipment.
Finally, looking forward, what is your hygienic design strategy for the coming years?
We have it, of course, it's in our destination and goals to reduce the consumption of water, energy, and waste production by 50%, all 50-50-50. That's our strategy. And in our own processes, but also at our customers' processes. So that's for us ultimate goal and priority.
Edyta Margas, Global Head Food Safety at Bühler, thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you, Rob.
And dear viewers, if you're interested to learn more about how Bühler applies its hygienic design strategy in its daily practice, I invite you to read the article on this topic in the newest edition of EHEDG Connects Magazine. We will include a link down there. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.